You control engine anti-ice from the flight deck by engine anti-ice switches on the forward overhead panel. The switches have on and off positions. The on position opens the engine cowl anti-ice valve and engine bleed air goes to the cowl lip. Turn on engine number 1 anti-ice and look at the cowl valve open light. The cowl valve open light shows the position of the engine cowl anti-ice valve. The light is extinguished when the valve is closed. The light is bright when the valve is in transit or there is a disagreement between the valve and switch position. The light is dim when the valve is open. Turn on engine number 2 anti-ice. Look at the engine cowl anti-ice valve and the cowl valve open light. The engine anti-ice must be on during all ground and flight operations when icing conditions exist or are expected. Do not rely on visual cues before you turn on engine anti-ice. Use the temperature and visible moisture criteria. When engine anti-ice is required, first turn the engine start switches to continuous. Next, turn on the engine anti-ice. Make sure the cowl valve open lights illuminate bright, then dim. When the cowl anti-ice valve is open, a thermal anti-ice indication is shown on the engine display. When the engine anti-ice is no longer necessary, turn off the engine anti-ice. Make sure the cowl valve open lights extinguish. Finally, turn off the engine start switches. Caution: do not operate engine or wing anti-ice when the total air temperature is above 10 degrees Celsius. Let's now look at some non-normal conditions with the number 2 engine. If the cowl valve open light remains illuminated bright when the engine anti-ice is turned on, the valve has remained in the closed position. Icing conditions should be avoided. If the cowl valve open light remains illuminated bright when the engine anti-ice is turned off, the valve has remained in the open position. If the total air temperature is above 10 degrees Celsius, limit the N1 thrust on the affected engine to 80% if possible. The cowl anti-ice light illuminates if the pressure in the duct leading to the cowl lip is greater than the limits. The master caution and anti-ice system annunciator lights also illuminate. Reset the master caution system. If flight conditions permit, reduce the thrust until the light extinguishes.